Hello everyone, Jawtooth again. Hey, got a report of a really good train here today on the Cincinnati Eastern Railroad. So I'm on Canyon Road, walking back towards the railroad bridge. I'm just watching a soccer game. Yeah, there's good soccer games. Kansas playing right now. Oh, I hate to miss that one. It's 0-0. They just had the first drink break. So I'll probably miss that if I chase this train all the way to Williamsburg. I will miss it if I do. But I'd rather get this train because I heard it's got some grain on it. They've got storage tankers and also a bunch of rock cars. So this should be a pretty long train. They should have both of those new SD 40-2s that they got, the blue one and the green one. Those will be leading the train. It sounds like the tankers and the covered hopper cars on the front sound like they're kind of mixed up a little bit. There might be a couple tankers, then a hopper car of grain, then another tanker, more hopper cars. So I'm really hoping it's a good train because I'm missing the soccer game. But it sounds like there might be at least a half a dozen loads of grain and maybe same amount of storage tankers, possibly new tankers that are being moved from storage, and then a bunch of rock. Let's have a look around here. Come on, Canyon Road. And I've told the story before, they abandoned this road. I think it was in the 90s. I used to drive through here. I've actually driven through here many times. Here's the railroad bridge. This is a good sized bridge here too. Look at that stone. This bridge was probably built in the 30s is my guess. Look at that. Right underneath of it. And the train's gonna be coming at any time. I haven't heard them yet. Haven't heard anything on the radio. Haven't heard any kind of rumble or horns. So I might be a little bit early. Look at there, glass insulators still on there. Haven't been in use in a long time though. The line side signals were turned off in 2004, but they did continue to use the defect detectors. The trackside defect detectors were still in use all the way up until about, I believe it was 2014. I have to check my records. I've actually got some audio of the defect detectors in use with the Cincinnati East Terminal Railroad. They're called Cincinnati Eastern Railroad now. Anyway, start the video, son. We're on Canyon Road between Mount Orab and Sardinia. Here we go. Hey, check this out. Got my ears lowered a little bit just today, about an hour ago. I was up in Mount Orab, got my hair cut and got some gas. And just minutes after I got home, I got a call from a friend of mine telling me about the train. Now he's saying there's about 35 cars on this train. 2 locomotives, about 35 cars. So we'll see how accurate he is on his count. And here they come, I hear them. Coming across Canyon Road, south side of Sardinia. right. I counted 8 tankers on that one. 8 tankers and a bunch of covered hopper cars for grain, although I think maybe a few of those grain cars are empty. Didn't look like they were all filled up. The rock cars are loaded, you could tell. So we are going to Mount Orab right now. I got bit by a deer fly back here. Man, the deer flies are getting really bad. Let's go to Mount Orab and get them again. There's a swamp right over there. Let's have a look at this swamp too. See what it looks like here in the summertime. See that? All kinds of snapping turtles, ducks. Anything that lives in the swamp, you're gonna find it right over there. Tons of raccoons. All right, we are going to Mount Orab, so here we go. But wait, there's more. There always is. I'm in downtown Mount Orab. That's Powhatan Place over there. They make trailers. They used to make aluminum hopper cars. There's what the caboose used to be right there. Look at that. Sad because it's gone. Hey, the train's coming. So let's get up here somewhere. The conductor is over there at the crossing, High Street, Route 68. He'll get the gates, do a roll-by inspection, and then I'm gonna go over here somewhere. All right, here we go. Train's coming. Look at this. Lights are flashing.
Gates coming down.
Gates coming down over that way.
Gates coming down. Here we are.
And here comes the train. Let's find a good spot to get them. Get where we can see the train station and stuff. This is a good train. Kind of a rare train here. You don't see these tankers being moved a whole lot. These covered hopper cars did not come from Winchester Ag. These are storage cars. They've been stored. Look at the springs, they're all empty. Would like to find some information out about that. It's interesting. Here comes the rock cars. See the springs? These cars are loaded. Barcode. Built in 1974. Couple 1977 cars. Wow, a couple of those cars are over 50 years old. There's some of them built in 1977 also. And we got a flag on the back. Yeah, that was a really good train. Had to choose between this or watching the soccer game on TV. There's another game at 6 o'clock.
Good roll back 2758. Permission into Afton Yard, main line, west end of the yard.
All right, there you go. They did the roll-by inspection. They told them that they're okay all the way into Afton Yard. So they're gonna go straight to Afton Yard. I wanna go up and get them one more time here. Maybe two. I wanna get them at least on the hill. So I'll probably get them 2 more times. So here we go. Thanks for watching. But wait, there's more. I'm at Lindsy Road right now. This is where they had that derailment a couple years ago right there, the grain train. This is the abandoned crossing right here. And the train's coming from that way. I'm gonna junk out of the way. Here we go. Probably only going about 10 miles an hour. Got in front of them pretty easy. That's cool looking. There they go. That's cool hearing that clacking sound. We got the rails jointed. One of those cars is kind of clanking along. I can feel the ground shake. All right, the grand finale is going to be on the Williamsburg Hill. I'm going to go there and get the train. Let's have a look at the top of the rail. Look how shiny that is. 1939 tie plate. See that? Think how many trains that's seen. 611 steam locomotives run through here. I've ridden 611 on this line in the 90s and also early 2000s. Last year was 1994 when the 611 went through here. All right, let's go get them again. Here we go. To the grand finale at the hill. All right, I'm in downtown Williamsburg right now. We're at Gay Street and the train is coming up the hill. I hear them notching up. Listen to this. Hope the camera picks it up. Lights are already flashing. Hope it gets that sound. It sounds awesome. Dual light just let out. People missed the train. A whole bunch of people just came through. It's about 4:45. Boy, they're really notching up now. See, those cars were empty. They just came out of storage. Got a tree branch on this last covered hopper. Look at there, lots of vine. Sat so long, it had a vine growing on it. There we go, past the leaning towers of Williamsburg. Going up the hill. That was a good one. Huh. Can't believe how many people recognized me. It's funny. That was a good one. I believe I counted 7 tankers, 8 covered hoppers, and 19 loads of rock. Those SD40-2s are really strong. That was pretty cool. They're going to Afton Yard. That's where they're going to stop. Alrighty, thanks for watching. If you got time, check out all my videos to help the channel out. Every view helps pay for the gas. Coming to you from Gay Street in Williamsburg, Ohio, USA. But wait, there's more. Of course, what was this? Hey, it's late in the video and it's also late in the day. I got a couple trains here I'm gonna throw on here just for some bonus stuff. Maybe my new viewers haven't seen these videos. These are a couple old trains. Ain't that right there, Loki? All right, keep the trains going. Here we go. All right, here we go. There's a train on the scanner on 160.980. Train number 178. That's a cool crossing. Look at that. The old Mueller building on the left. Check out the date on the roof, 1875. Mueller. We got another train coming here. We're gonna have two of them passing. Wow, this is gonna be luck. Check it out. DPU on the back of the other train. Couldn't see it. I heard it. DPU. DPU, how do you do? Wow, was that cool or what? Wasn't planning on that. Got two trains passing right there. Now I'm not sure which one was train number 178 because I heard one of them on my scanner. I'm not sure which one it was now though. Leave a comment below if you know. So yeah, it was just pure luck on that. Two of them. Look at that building. 1875. But wait, there's more. There always is. Here we go. All right, here comes the train. Intermodal. Westbound in Logansport. Oh, it got windy all of a sudden. Sorry about all the wind. It hasn't been windy at all until just now. This is gonna be cool. It's gonna hit the diamonds over here. Let's watch the train slam the diamonds. that flashing red end of the train device. That's what you just heard chirping on my scanner. Well, that was pretty cool. Still had some light. And the other train's still working right down there, working in the small yard here at Logansport, Indiana. Man, it got windy just all of a sudden. Sorry about all that wind noise. It wasn't windy until just now. I don't know if it had anything to do with that train or not, but it got windy right when that train got here. Thanks for watching my video, and I hope everybody enjoyed it. If you've got time, check out another video. A review helps my channel out. All right, we'll see you later. Hey, there's Jessie. Hey, Jessie. Whoa, that's a lively dog. Look what it is over there. Live action Loki. They're ready to go back here to the pond area. And there's some ducks that aren't going to like this. There's some ducks right over there. See them? Right there. They better be getting on that water. All right, here we go. Oh, that was a good one. Fast dogs and fast ducks. All right, thanks for watching my video.